Welcome back to our channel. We're out here checking on our food plot, but today we're going to be showing you guys how we do our rub posts and our scrape trees. Also, if you're interested in how we did this food plot, we're going to have a video coming out soon on the whole process, start to finish, on how we did this food plot. We're going to put a willow tree on one side of the plot, which will be inserted with oak limbs, and we'll put an oak tree on the other side of the plot to see what the deer really like best. So let's get started. So since I've been handling that chainsaw, I'm going to use rubber gloves while I'm handling these rub posts so I don't get any of the scent from that chainsaw on me. So we got a 1-inch drill bit here. We're going to drill through the end of the willows in several different directions so that we can put our licking branch in. So we got our willows cut. We flipped them over because they were a little bit on the small side. So we drilled the holes on the wider side of the post. But now we got them sitting in some water. We're gonna leave them like this for about 2 weeks so that hopefully all of our scent will dissipate from them. They'll get some nice rains, so that'll wash away a lot of the scent. We've also got them sitting out on the shady side of the house so they're not drying out in the sun. All right, we got our hole drilled. We're gonna shove the willow in the ground now and fill the hole back in. So next time I come back to check this plot, we'll pack a little bit more dirt around the base of this tree here. So this is a willow tree here, and the diameter of it is about 4 inches. And that helps so that the tree doesn't start coming apart at the top where we drilled the holes from several different angles. And the main reason we use willow trees is because underneath the bark, it's really slippery and wet, and it seems like when the bucks start rubbing on them, that's what they prefer. We've got our holes drilled anywhere from 6 foot to 7 foot is fine. We like to put them a little bit higher because it encourages a deer to jump up at the licking branches so that you get those cool pictures. All right, so we just got the oak tree cut and stood up in the hole. The reason we'll use an oak tree is because it's gonna hold its leaves all winter, unlike maybe a walnut tree or some other types of trees. And the deer really seem to like to rustle their antlers in those leaves. An oak tree is gonna look a lot more natural than a willow tree. And we also wanted to demonstrate an oak tree and a willow with licking branches attached on the same food plot to see which one does better. So one thing with our scrape trees is we keep everything natural. We do a lot of mock scrapes. We try to keep everything as natural as possible. We don't use any attractants or any scent, anything like that. And we seem to have really good success with just a natural scrape tree. We just feel that it's really hard to fool a mature deer's nose. That's the main reason that we don't use and have never used any attractants or scents. So scrape trees and rub trees are just really good tools to keep an inventory on your deer and your property, get some cool pictures. And when they're on a food plot like this, it's really not that intrusive to come in and put them up. As long as you do the necessary precautions and your best you can at not getting scent on the tree itself. And do them early enough before the season so that your scent has time to dissipate and the deer have time to get used to them. We like putting them a little ways away from the brush line, as you can see here, because it kind of singles out the tree out in the open, and the deer really seem to be attracted to that. And oftentimes we'll put them in front of a box blind or a tree stand, and it works good luring the deer over to work the scrape. That gives you time to make the shot. All right, so we just got wrapped up getting our licking branches on our willow tree here. We're also gonna have a follow-up video coming out highlighting the results of how the deer use these two trees. So as always, we appreciate you watching, and remember, hard work is more reliable than luck. So we wanted to let you guys know, to our first 1,500 subscribers, we're gonna be doing a giveaway. All you have to do to get entered to win is email this email address right here and send us a picture that shows that you're subscribed. And then whenever we're ready to hold the contest, we'll have a deer head on display, and you guys will get to estimate the score of the deer, and whoever's the closest will get a choice between a nested backpack, which comes with a set of climbing sticks and a tree stand, or a top-of-the-line Reconyx trail camera.